Welcome back to Good Karma Designs. I'm Jan Rothenberg, and we're here talking about giving back. And I'd like to introduce my good friend and client, Lori Samuels.
Hi, it's
Welcome.
nice to be here.
Yes, it's so wonderful to have you, and I can't wait to share a little bit about Lori. Lori is a very special person, and she lives to give back and help others. She is the co-director of Touch a Heart Foundation, which was founded over 10 years ago. And their mission is to enhance the lives of less fortunate children and their families throughout the Tri-County area. Lori is also an artist and the owner of Heart to Heart Art, and donates a portion of her proceeds from her art and her soy candles to the Touch a Heart Foundation. Welcome, Lori.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I'm honored to be here with you, Jan.
I'm honored to have you. And before we get into all of the wonderful charitable contributions that Lori makes in her art, I want to just share with you something that we did in Lori's home where we changed the karma. And I'm going to ask Lori to kind of share with us about her pool table loft room.
Okay, well, we had a room upstairs in our home with a pool table, and it used to also have my kids' homework area, but now my kids are grown and living away, and we took out the homework station and we just had this pool table that wasn't the right color wood, nothing really on the walls, and it was just time to make it into a nice billiard room for my husband and I and our friends, and for when the kids come home.
And it's now a grown-up retreat with a custom built-in banquette, and we redid the pool table, we put up wallpaper and emphasized a gorgeous photograph and put in some sconces, and we'll be sharing the befores and afters with you at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. And I just love working with people that are so good-hearted. And one anecdote I'll share is we were redoing the pool table room, and there were 4 bar stools there that were just large and oversized and not really right for Lori's new decor. And I'm working with a place called the Place of Hope at the Haven, and they were renovating a cottage. And I said, Lori, would you mind donating these 4 bar stools to the new cottage to help the children? And what did Lori say?
Of course. Happy to help.
So we sent those over, and just something like that, if we can turn a renovation at home into a charitable act, we're always doing that. And I just love that about Lori. So tell me a little bit about the Touch a Heart Foundation and how you're changing lives.
Thank you, Jan. Well, we started the Touch a Heart Foundation in 2004, so I can't believe it's been 10 years. I was trying to teach my children, my husband and I were trying to teach our children the values of giving back and being blessed and being so fortunate, so we would like to help others who need help. And we used to go to a low-income daycare center in Dania, and from the time my kids were 3 and 5, we started going there. We'd play with the kids, we'd teach them games and play games with them, bring them toys, have parties for them. At the same time, my very good friend and neighbor, Debbie Perlman, was doing the same thing through Family Central, the same social service agency, but she was doing it with individual families.
Oh, okay.
So there was a time where she was having a birthday party for her son, and she said, no gifts, please. Please just bring a gift for a less fortunate child. And that's how I found out that we were doing the same thing through the same social service agency. So it was actually Debbie and her husband Alan's foresight to make it a legal charity, a 501c3, and we formed Touch a Heart Foundation and joined forces, and now we're helping hundreds and hundreds of children in the Tri-County area.
I think that is so amazing that it started as an effort to help your children learn to give back, and turned into this huge foundation. And I have had the honor of attending some of your events, and Lori and the foundation put on amazing events with huge turnouts and earn, all this wonderful money to then donate to the children. I think that is just amazing.
Thank you.
So share with us a little bit about your art and how that ties into the foundation.
Well, my passions in life, besides my family, of course, are making art and giving back. So I was thinking how I could combine the two, and I decided to start painting hearts, so it's like art from my heart, and take a portion of my proceeds and give back to Touch a Heart Foundation. And I custom paint hearts, and most of my work is displayed on social media through Facebook. I have a heart-to-heart art page on Facebook as well as on my personal page, and I display a lot of photos of my art, but mostly people, it's word of mouth. And then I get a call and they have a room that's green and they want a blue and green heart, or they want an inspirational quote. They give them for wedding gifts, shower gifts, for birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, or they want them for themselves. And I'm happy to paint for anyone who wants one, and I'm even more than happy to give back to Touch a Heart Foundation.
I think these hearts are so beautiful, and I've seen some of Lori's work in addition to this beautiful example, and they're so customized. Someone gave it for an anniversary. I think someone else ordered for a yoga room. Somebody ordered 3 in a series. There are so many things that you can do with this art. Give it to others to share love with somebody, and know that the art is also funding the charity. So it's just a win-win, heartfelt situation all the way around, and creating good karma for everybody involved. It's just such feel-good art. And there's one other thing that Lori does, and that's these beautiful soy candles. And maybe she'll explain a little bit about soy candles and how they're so much better for you.
Thank you, Jan. Soy candles do not have paraffin. Paraffin is actually a toxic chemical. So when we make our candles out of soy, then you are getting a healthy candle and a wonderful fragrance. So my candle supplier makes these wonderfully fragrant candles. They come in lavender, they come in jasmine, they come in lemongrass. And I took a few of my pieces of art. I have several different candles, and we took a few pieces of my art and placed them on the candle as well, so you can enjoy the beauty of the heart, enjoy the fragrance, and know you're also helping to give back to Touch a Heart Foundation.
So just another way to share the good energy, the love, the good karma. Light a candle for your meditation or anywhere in your home, and you're burning soy, which is very healthy. Share with us a little bit, getting back to the charity. Do you have any specific instances where you've gone in and really changed a child's life with a real life example?
We have several families that we help, and I just want to say that we do our main I'm not going to say events, but the main things that we do, we have back to school supplies, where we give school supplies and backpacks to over 100 children every year. And then we also get wish lists from families during the holiday season. So that's the far reach. But there are families that we've adopted that we have had since the inception of the foundation.
Wow.
So I have watched some of these kids go from pre-K to high school.
Amazing.
And we are seeing where we can donate services and help throughout the year to them. We're watching them grow up. We're watching them join football and cheerleading, and if they need tutoring, we can help with that. So we are impacting these specific families that we help all year round.
Wow.
Not just at the holidays or at school, back to school time.
And you're really making a difference so they can have a more normal life.
Exactly.
And enjoy these activities.
Yes.
Get back to school supplies. I know you've collected toiletries for women.
Yes.
We've made up little bags with toiletries to give. And tell me, how can somebody reach you for Touch a Heart or for your wonderful art and candles?
Thank you. You can reach me at Touch a Heart by going on our website. It's www.touchaheartfoundation.org. You can always email me at lsamuels, LSAMUELS, @AOL.com. And that's the best way to reach me, and I'd love to talk to you.
Well, Lori, it has been a pleasure having you here today on Good Karma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
It has. And thank you for joining us. Tune in again next Tuesday for Good Karma Designs. And may the good karma be yours.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road.